Okay, hello, and welcome to Warhammer 2 Total War. The continuing saga of our Halflings campaign. Last time, not really much happened. The, Moot continues to expand a little bit. We've strengthened our hold over Kislev, northern Kislev, around Erengrad and a little bit of Norska. Fending off attacks from Norska, watching the Cabal and various other factions take parts out of the Empire, hoping that they'll leave the Empire weak enough for us to move in and colonize some of the spots. Oh yeah, that's right. Near the end of last session also, Chaos decided to invade. So the Warriors of Chaos are marching down for the Chaos Wastes. So, again, hopefully our big buddy, the Empire, will deal with them more than we will have to. Though I have my armies around there in case they don't hold up their end of the, what would you say? If the Empire's troops don't prove to be as strong as they're supposed to be, I suppose, then the Empire, then we'll have to pick up the slack. But other than that, not much has really been going on. The Empire is such a large faction that any other enemies around the place is being dealt with. I'm getting antsy. And I said last time, I feel like I'll go to war with the Empire at some point. Just to, I don't know, take the fight to them. They have armies, but their armies are all spread out, so we might be able to just beat them by, you know, lieu of having all of my armies in one location and them having their armies spread out, so... But of course, if we go to war with them, it's not just the Empire which is going to go to war with us, it's also all of our former allies. Because if we declare war, then everyone's going to see that as an aggressive action, and they're not going to like us for that. So we're going to lose our... We'll probably lose our agreement with the Dwarves. Any agreements with Bretonia. Agreements with some of the lesser dwarf factions. Lizardmen, possibly. So, yeah. Oh, with the coming of chaos, we might not be able to do that easily, because... As I've mentioned many times, one of the things we struggle with the most as a faction is the corruption. Because we lack any buildings to deal with corruption easily, so... having to use our characters to keep it down, primarily, and... when chaos starts to invade, you get a background chaos corruption. Which won't help matters, because I think at most our provinces can have, on their own, they can have, I want to say like 4 uncorrupted, 2 from research, well actually like 5 from uncorrupted, 1 from local population, if it's the right province, 2 from research, the Sigmar clergy research. 1 from the Night Watch building, which is primarily for detecting Skaven undercities. And another 1 from the Commandment, which is only if we have the entire province. So, is it a bit difficult? When we look at the Empire and they have like a shrine to Sigmar and it's got uncorrupted minus uncorrupted +6 or untainted +6, and it's like, oh, I wish I had that. Though we do have very good public order buildings. And coupled with the Night Watch line, we'd be able to minimize the amount of public order issues we have from the corruption by at least 40%. But it's still not easy. I'll have a look and see what's going to happen if we declare war on the Empire. Who's going to join on whose side. Okay. So yes, we have Tower Crack. That's going to rebel soon. Though I was actually going to move an army up there to hold it. I think. Hope it's going up. There's the Chaos Armies. 3 of them. And I believe there's also a Beastman army over there as well. Though the Empire owned these provinces here, so we're defending our territory over here.
The wild makes warriors.
Oh, upgrade you. What do I want? We'll get evasion, so we can get the Curse of Anra here.
I will marshal the men.
I'll get evasion on you. Fort Ostrosk. Or Fort Stragov. Clan Molder was also destroyed, so Skaven corruption will be going down to 0 around here, which is very nice. Why would it increase the tobacco industry there? We're moving you up as well.
Onwards.
Do that. And I could probably raise another army. We've got quite a lot of gold income.
Praise.
Now, do I want to take Gorsel? I believe that would have been Malefics. Let me have a look at the diplomacy. Where is the Cabal factions located? Come on, mouse wheel. There we go. Doesn't actually list where you are. Because I can't see you, or... Well... let's move you up. If we see them, we're going to flee. Maybe. Oh, I can't see them. Colonize Gorsel. Maybe a bad idea, bad move, but... retain control. We can make... very... We can... make very good use of a single province. I'll actually recruit you, and I'll move you up to colonize up there next in 2 turns, rather than moving my main army. Tower Crack, we can do that. Zolishank is fine for the moment, I believe. Yeah, military provinces +5, that's fine. So we'll... force... actually march you here. Can you see any armies coming over there? No. March into the Tower Crack.
Is it time?
Public order's still an issue there. Stop taxing the province. We're not getting anything from it really anyway. We're getting 822 from Hellpit. That's nice. Nice there. Nice there. Watching this makes me want to play Shogun 2. I do like Shogun 2. I'm afraid Warhammer and Warhammer 2 have been taking up all my time. I haven't been playing much of the other Total War games. I did play a bit of Medieval Total War. I'd like to do a stream of that at some point. I've been trying not to play too much of it because I'd still like to sort of get into it mostly blind, because I feel that would be more entertaining to learn it along the way. Shogun 2 is fun though. I always wanted to play a campaign through all three of them, starting from Rise of the Shogun, but Rise of the Samurai, but Rise of the Samurai's kind of difficult to get into. It's challenging, but you start off with just loads of peasant units and yeah. I haven't got I don't think I've ever gotten a hang of the beginning of it. It's sort of just either sit around for a bunch of turns until you get samurai and then try and roll over the other armies of peasants because samurai are so good. Or you try and attack early on with peasants and then you get stopped as soon as the enemy have samurai for the exact same reason. Anyway. I think in Shogun 2 I like playing as Uesugi. Because I always like the idea of having an army of warrior monks. Talia and the Empire negotiate peace. Just because I remember in Shogun 1, if you had warrior monks in your army, you could get the enemy to just flee before you even get to their front lines because they're just like, nope, I'm not dealing with those. The whole army would break. Warriors of Chaos, what are you going to do? You going to destroy some Empire armies for me, weakening them? I believe I have played through a campaign of Shogun 1. Way back. A number of years ago, around when Napoleon Total War came out, I got a box set, which I think was an Australian exclusive release, of all the Total War games up to Empire. So it had Medieval and the expansion, or yeah, gold editions of Medieval, Shogun, Rome, and Medieval 2, as well as Empire.
Welcome, ancient allies.
It's quite good. Though getting some of them running on CDs was difficult. You want me to go to war with Labaris? I don't want to. Go all the way down there, I don't care. I can't remember what faction I played through Shogun 1 as. Probably just an easy faction.
Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
You want military? Why do you want military access? No. What, you gonna send an army all the way up to Kislev or the Moot? Okay. Right. No. The extra Untainted will go very well. Okay, I'll move you to Ulth1. Oh, hello, Borgio, as well as moving over there. You have Knights of Maul. What's they say? The god of the dead's chosen knights provide a steady supply of settlers to populate his eternal realm. They have grim resolve. Oh, they give it to their self and allies in range. That's nice. Oh, they also cause terror.
I refuse.
We have Anaconda's Amazons. The warrior sisterhood of Lustria hasn't really grasped the fine concept of mercenary service. To them, their hire is just as weak as the target they have crushed. Chaos, what are you doing? Oh, they retreated
Praise Sigma.
into Volksgrad. I don't think you're going to hold Volksgrad for long.
Never. I will marshal the band. Huntsman General.
Okay. Stop that.
I will marshal the
Yep, you can move up there. You'll colonize that for 2,500, but that's fine. Actually, get right up close to it. Just so that we can see the extra distance. If you die, that's fine, because I just recruited you.
Yes, my lord.
Helmet went up a level. I will give you Faith's Bastion. Castle Templehof finished leveling up. That's great. I will give you... What do I want? Tobacco plots. And, yeah, sure, toll gates. Okay.
Yes, my lord.
You can move... No, I want you to move. I'll move up to Fort Ostrosk. Okay. Hey, Empire!
Greetings, fellow heirs of Sigma.
Wait, what? Oh, I actually have to cancel the treaty with you. I can't just declare war on you like that. What happens if I say attack you? Like Prague. Oh, I can't actually declare war on you. I'd have to break my military alliance with you first. Okay. Fine, fine. You can't be that you can't be that much of a dick. Or that unpredictable.
Can I help you? The nation calls.
Oh, you've got Toddbringer crossbows? No, I think you've had them for a while. Okay. Oh, hello. Quop Araf. Are you normal looking? You look very pale for a slan. You don't really look the right colour. I mean, there you're blue. I mean, I like that, but... I haven't seen that colour of slan before. Oh, hello. Khalida is over there. You're fighting the dwarves. Why? The dwarves aren't vampires. Ekrund has finished taking... not Ekrund. Clan Angrund has taken Ekrund. Yep, greenskins are about defeated. Black Crag's fallen. Do they even own any more regions? Crooked Fangfort is, I believe, the last region owned by the greenskins. Okay, well, they had a moment where it looked like they were going to beat the dwarves, but then they lost it. Oh, you took Naglfari Plains. Actually have a unique settlement. What's the local populace is 3. For corruption. 3. 3, yeah. Blah. Garrison Lord's not moved. Well, that's fine. I'm not going to move him. Intern. I mean, we have less of an agreement with Bretonnia, so I could technically go to war with Bretonnia more easily than the Empire. Depends what their relationship with the Empire is. A number of turns ago they didn't have any agreements, but with the coming of Chaos they probably have gotten at least a defensive alliance with them. Cult of Pleasure has confederated with Caron Ka. Servants to Chaos have been destroyed. We've also encountered the Cult of Pleasure. That's because of the aforementioned confederation. Peace negotiated. Chaos, Warp Defilers, and Vampire Coast. Okay. Apparently the Exiles of Nehek are still around. That's surprising. Oh, they defeated Clubber. A troll general. The war herd of Chaos has been destroyed. That's one part of the Chaos invasion gone. That... No, okay. I was just having a look at the map. It looked like an area was taken by the Barrow Legion, but...
Thy Sigma's will
Oh, hello.
come in peace.
Troll Tree, what do you want? I wish to make you an offer, son of Sigmar. Albion has claimed part of Norska. You want military access? No, sure, whatever. Yep, Confederation. Sword of Cain has been claimed. You're an engineer now. Good. Servants of Chaos have been destroyed. Warherd of Chaos has been destroyed. You colonize Arnau. Retain control. I want fields for growth. What's the Chaos? What's Chaos doing? Excuse me. Unless they're ambushing, apparently they might have been able to destroy one of them. No, the Chaos. Where's the Empire army here? That's a Battle of Prague for turn 94. I don't see any other battle markers. Did they just flee? Boris Toddbringers have taken Winterpire. Wulfrik's over here with an army. Oh, look at that. Marauder Berserkers, Norscan Giant, Warhounds, 2 Snow Troll units. Those are nasty. I don't think you're going to survive that, Boris.
What do you want? By the comet.
Erengrad can go up another level, actually. We just need a bit more money. you can hold the line.
What does the Emperor
And you
bid?
can actually go over to Erengrad.
Praise Sigmar.
Okay, I could actually disband you. Because you've done what I wanted you to do. But I think I'll keep you around for the moment.
The nation calls. Praise Sigmar.
You've got, well, it's good to see halfling representation. You've got all of your ranged as halfling rangers. Except no other.
By the comet.
Jeez, look at that. There's halflings everywhere.
Highborn.
We're infiltrating the Empire
The nation calls.
every chance we get.
Comet. Despoil and ravage. Slaughter the sheep.
You're not at war with me.
My axe thirsts for war.
What's that? That's like some Skaven corruption. Okay. Move my hero. Come on. Long you go. Gavenblight's still around. And
Huntsman General.
I want to take the Bay of Blades.
Huntsman General.
Yep, I'll move you to colonize that.
The Empire.
Yep. And you can move up to
To strengthen the Empire.
help there. Okay.
Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
Now, what do you want, Krokkar? Military access. You're all the way down there. Nah. Clan Skyer performs the pestilent scheme. Yep, the Empire and Bretonia have a military alliance. Looks like the Empire retreated from Winter Hold rather than be destroyed by Wulfrik the Wanderer's army up there.
My hand hovers close to my blade. Utter your demand before I raise it.
What do you want? Peace treaty. Sure, but I mean it's probably not going to do you much good. Can I get some money from you for that? Sure.
Greetings, neighbors. How fare the lands beyond the Grey Mountains?
How's it going? Perhaps a treaty? defensive alliance. Nah. I'm just not that interested, Bretonia. I wonder where the Cabal are.
Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
Hello again, Troll Tree. What do you want? Non-aggression pact. Nah.
Greetings on behalf of the Empire. Now what brings you here with a sheathed blade?
Yeah. Wait, hang on. I was just looking at the map and I was like, I don't remember getting those other... Or the provinces we hold around Marienburg are a lot bigger than I thought they were. But it's actually the elves there, and they're just a slightly brighter tinge of green than we are. Okay, you got your sea legs. Keep sailing. Helmet von Wolfen got a level. I will give you Deadly Onslaught. Winterpire was taken back by Wulfrik. Volk's Grudge was raised. Completely predictable. Will they be able to raise Prague? Will they be able to raise Kislev? Perhaps.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. March up.
Step to it. Yes. Orders heeded.
I'd actually just want to march you all the way over there, because we could just take the attrition. There's no armies around here to threaten you. So just march. There we go.
What does the Emperor bid?
Magnus? You can't recruit any units over here. What weapons have you got? Beast Slayer and the Silver Seal. Fine.
The Empire. Yes, my lord. What? It is time.
Actually, how about I do this? Embark, sail across the ocean, and colonize Conquata.
By Sigma's right.
Const hasn't been moved, but that's fine. Move you out of the region. Just encamp next to it. Pardon me. Don't think that actually does anything for us. Now let's get it and see. Castle Drakenhof can be leveled up. Leveled up. And there we go. Ugh. I'd prefer really not to engage the Chaos armies. If they don't directly attack me and instead just focus on the Empire, then I can just colonize behind them. It'll be an easier way for me to take on the Empire. Cowardly, but... Well, hello, what else? What do you want? Peace, probably. Nah. You're not threatening me. And I'd like you to remain at war with the Empire. Though you did lose a province to Bretonia. Puppets of Chaos were destroyed. Tree Blood and Wintertooth declare war. Knights of the Flame and Tlaqua get a military alliance with each other. Hey, we can get the Kathleen Soup Tank! A gift to the Halflings for the Elector Count of Avalon, the Mootland folk have since made the steam tank more homely with the addition of a super cannon.
The nation calls.
Well, how could we say no to such a nice piece of equipment as that? You can leave.
Now,
And we'll get you in our main army. What's it got? Bonus versus infantry. Okay. Armored causes terror and it's unbreakable. It doesn't actually have the unbreakable trait though. That's a bit worrying. It should have unbreakable, it's a steam tank. 30 flaming ammunition. Doesn't... Oh, it might fire fireballs.
what?
That's kind of nasty. Right. I want you to have... gutter fighter.
To the provinces?
And you can go up to the Tower of Crack.
The nation calls. Okay.
You can go to the Bay of Blades and colonize.
Track and track.
Retain control. Upgrade it.
The nation calls.
You can continue sailing over to Conquata.
Northmen come.
Oh, you get hunting hounds?
Tribesmen.
Do you have buildings there which... Yeah, whatever.
What?
Okay. Yes, of course, you went up to level 21. So I will give you... Give you Inspiring Presence. Or Hold the Line. Inspiring Presence. Chance standing around there. Decasaur, Hamon phone is over there.
Can I help you?
Wulfrik's coming down here. Boris has been beaten a bit. Oh dear.
Who calls?
You go into Fort Stragoff. The garrison here. Characters, militia. Actually, I think we can control that for the moment. Chaos corruption's increasing there.
It is time.
If you hop out.
Marshal the men.
Just encamp there for the moment. Okay. You can keep moving over there. I want to see Ulth1.
This would break my vows.
We're still at war with Talia.
Greetings, stranger.
Peace treaty. Payments. Demand payment. Thank you. Good. They shouldn't be going to attack Barak Var now if they were. That's fine. Okay. And Gorsel is ready to be upgraded. Do so, and you can build farms in Arnau. And your intern. Yeah, I should actually look at the goals we have as a faction. If we have campaign goals. I don't tend to follow those. Just do whatever I want. Prague wasn't raised. Ooh, actually a province near Nordland was raised. Is that Northern Watch? Or is that Salzburg now?
By Sigma's will, come in peace.
Hello, what do you want? Defensive Alliance. Nah. I mean, you're all the way down there. I appreciate the offer, but... Okay.
Praise Sigma.
You keep going up there. You're sailing into the storm. You're not taking attrition. Oh. Hello. That's where Egrim von Horseman is. He just raised Salzenmund. Would take that from you. You've got an army predominantly made up of marauders. Okay, you can get magic resistance. I heard a settlement get destroyed. That's nice to hear. What was it? Oh, Prague is under siege, and Boris fled. Oh, Cracker Ravensvik got raised. Okay. Ugh. Oh boy, look at that army. Wulfrik the Wanderer with Marauder Berserkers, Skin Wolves armored, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units of Snow Trolls, Bile Trolls, Ice Trolls armored, and Norscan Ice Trolls. How absolutely lovely. I am going to move you to Fort Ostrosk. I am going to force march you over to Fort Stragov. You are going to move over to here and encamp. I hope Chant raises Prague, because then I can colonize it. Erengrad's ready to upgrade. Yoink.
I will marshal the men.
Are you actually going to sit near my city there?
Yes, my lord.
Okay, well, if they attack, we have
Ready.
2 hotpot catapults and the soup tank to deal with them. And we have a bright wizard as well. Haha! We have fire attacks to deal with their trolls. Nice! For people new to joining us, I am playing with a bunch of mods which add several new factions around the place, as well as new units for these factions. One of them is it adds a troll faction, and it allows Norscans to recruit some of those troll units, as we're seeing the snow trolls and bile trolls, as well as the armored ice trolls, are not native to the game. Ice trolls are like normal trolls, but they're twice the size, and they come in squads of 3 instead of like 9. So they're bigger, they're tougher, but that means they're bigger targets. Earlier on in the campaign, we had to fight an army made up of trolls. That was nasty. It was like, half of it was like stone trolls, which are really tough. And the other half was chaos trolls, which were armored, but they were easier to destroy than the stone trolls. Have I ever played Battle Brothers? No, I have not. I have seen pictures of it. I haven't ever looked at gameplay of it, though. Seems interesting, but I don't know. turn-based games are... Well, it's more of a squad-based game, isn't it? It's a war strategy game, right.
By Sigma's will, come in peace.
You want a non-aggression pact? Nah. Fine, Bretonia weeps at your refusal. Sort of like a turn-based Mount and Blade. I do like Mount and Blade. Though I've never really achieved anything in it. I've always just wandered around and then get attacked by multiple successive bands of bandits and lose whatever settlement I had. So you're like, I'm going to go up here for the moment, and then it's like, oh, these guys are armed with like mail armor and they're like Vikings, and I can't beat that. Oh well. I think I mostly played it with mods. What was the mod I tended to play it with the most? I can't remember. There was a Warhammer mod, but I don't know whether it was that good. It was a bit janky. The Doom Tide. Chaos has poured in a remorseless tide. They were defeated. Oh, yet now another wave rolls forth from the accursed Chaos Wastes. Okay. Oh, it's just another army spawning, I believe. Who owns this? Lothern! Hey, how's it going, High Elves? Can we trade with you? Can't see any of your cities. Where are you? There we go. Lothern!
Now that you are here, I will hear your words.
We can't actually trade with you because we don't have access to a port. Which is in range of our capital. So, whatever. Doesn't really matter.
Yes.
Celestial Wizard goes up a level. You can get evasion.
To the province.
You... Yeah, just embark. Go up there. That's fine. Okay, you actually defeated the army of Prague. That's impressive.
Yes? Yes, a sound plan.
Tools of Judgment. Bonus versus large increase.
What trickery is this?
Now, this army. What's the worst thing in this army? Probably the snow trolls, which are also the most numerous. But we have the tools to defeat them. We have a Bright Wizard, we also have a Banner of Eternal Flame, and we have our Soup Tank, and 2 Hot Pot Catapults. We could also call in another army if we needed to, but they'd probably flee if they got too close, and they'd be tired. You would be the best army, because you've got another 2 catapults. Hot Pot Catapults, as we've used to devastating effect in the past, they throw cauldrons of soup at the enemy, but that's translated in the mod to throwing fireballs, which are very useful against trolls, because they have regeneration. There we go. Just tilt the odds in our favor a little bit. And he didn't flee, so he still thinks he's got a fairly good chance. Ugh. I think fire attacks are actually a weakness of the pretty much the entire Norscan armies, because skin walls have regeneration as well, I believe. Marauders don't, but all the trolls do. Okay, well, we get to see our new, shiny new super tank. The terrain doesn't look to be too much in our favor. We seem to be going on the downhill side of the map. Oh well. Oh, that's actually a bit more steeper than I thought it was based on the map. Okay, yeah, they're all up on the hill over there.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Why is our soup tank taking some attrition damage? Why are our units slightly injured too? I don't know. Something in one of the last updates seemed to make it so that if you move through a bit of attrition, your units take immediate attrition damage rather than having to spend a turn in it. It is weird.
Sigmar commands.
Okay. Cooks. Go there.
Our weapons are yours.
Go there. Freeman. Freakin. Go there. Rangers. Go there. Bright Wizard. Go there. Or you go there. You go there. You go underneath there. There we go. Hold the ground. What's your range? Good, you're actually out of range, so they won't charge us as soon as we start up. Let's have a look at our super tank. Hey, that's actually got a bit of a different model. That's pretty cool. That's actually, that is actually based off the tabletop model, I think. Still looks kind of janky, but that's actually kind of impressive. Someone's imported a model for that. I don't know how it works. They just like pour soup in the hole and get sucked up into the cannon and sprays out the front. How does that thing move? Whatever. Come on, mouse wheel. There we go. I wasn't actually expecting it to have a unique model like that. That's really neat. Let's have a look. How does it move? Jankily? Yeah. Yeah, it moves jankily. Kind of. Wide circles. They have the high ground. It's over, I have the high ground. They're all up on a hill over there. Okay, you're all tired, but just continue to march over here. And there. And you two go behind there. We get more tree kin, that's nice. They'll help us against the oh, and we get a tree man. 2 more hot pot catapults. Some hunting hounds. We get some ogres. Another witch hunter. Empire sword. Empire captain. Another Grand Enchanter, but this one doesn't have any spells. We've got some Dryads, so we'll put them over there. There we go. Oh, look at this army marching in. Or running in. Look at our troops with the Moot rooster emblazoned on their shields. Our wonderful treemen. Probably our heaviest unit. And the ogres. Reskinned orcs. And dryads. And our soup catapults. Let's have a look at the enemy army. Got ice trolls, bio trolls, the reskinned chaos spawn, snow trolls. There. What's it called? Werekin, skin wolf. Some actual ice trolls. Some armored ice trolls. Wulfrik the Wanderer himself. Some berserkers. And some armored skin wolves. Okay, well, there's a lot of trolls. Not too much in the way of mammoths, thankfully. Oh, mammoths. Perpetual fun. Okay, move you up there.
We are Sigmar's heirs.
Organize these units a bit. So we're keeping them all together.
Awaiting orders.
Okay.
Smoke and mirrors. Yes?
Right, well... gonna have to attack them... around here. Yeah, sure. I could move up onto this hill over here, but I don't know whether they'd let me. Well, let's try that. Hunting hounds, just go over there. We'll speed up time while we're waiting for our army to march over. I mean, they do lack ranged. And they're actually already worried. Discouraged by ability, -10. Exhaustion, -6. Wait, what? Oh, they're exhausted. Why is that unit exhausted and the other ones are, fresh? I don't understand. Discouraged by ability. Do we have an ability which is discouraging them? No. Odd. The difference with snow trolls, I don't know. They got frostbite. The bonus versus large. Unlike ice trolls, which are all just armor piercing. So I suppose they hunt down larger creatures. Oh! Is it because of the bile trolls? That's it. Yeah, the bile trolls. Host to terrifying afflictions. Yeah, because the bile trolls are so hideous. They have a minus 20% vigor aura around them, as well as minus 10 leadership around them as well. So they're actually upsetting units near them because they smell so bad or something. I'd actually forgotten about that. I had a brief look early on at the troll faction. I didn't play it on stream, but yeah, the troll faction is made up of trolls, as you'd expect. And it's all just about smacking things in melee. They have basically no range, as far as I remember. Just trolls. And their units don't really work together. I mean, the bile trolls have that that aura which affects the enemy, but it also affects your guys. So unleash the soup. Whoom! You're missing. Bam! Bam! There we go. Some would say it's unfair. I think it's fair game. Uh oh, here they come. They've had enough of our shenanigans. And our soup. It's like just like having bright wizards chucking spells. Okay. Just focus on whatever you can. Bam! Speaking of... Bright Wizards enchant their weapons with fire. More fire! Where are you? Oh, there you are.
No lingering.
Soup tank! Bam! Oh! That's the soup cannon! Oh! That's wonderful. It's just like... Oh no, actually that was the steam cannon on top. Okay, so the steam cannon just spits burning death everywhere. Holy crap. Okay, well that was friendly fire. Yeah, goodbye trolls. We don't like your kind around here. That was great. Shoot him with the fireball, please. If he's alive. Nope. Boom! Forget the halflings being weak. Eventually it just becomes fireballs everywhere. Oh, that's great. We didn't even use our hunting hounds. Go on. Hunt down the bile demons and all that. Bile trolls, not bile demons. We're not playing Dungeon Keeper 2 anymore. Yeah, we lost a number of units there. Because of friendly fire. Jeez. That soup is no joke. Yep. Decisive victory! You got basically no kills in melee. Well, you got one kill, one kill range, 11 kills, 24 kills on the soup tank. That thing's nasty. To me and to them. We didn't actually deal that many casualties to them. They lost 96. Oh, that's more than half. It's just their snow trolls are like really tough. We didn't actually kill any of those units. Killed all their berserkers though. (16-2, 2, 1, 7, 6, 3, 6). Yeah, most of our losses were from friendly fire. We lost more than them. Ah well, whatever. Our troops have all have expendable, nearly. Which doesn't matter because expendable causes expendable units to worry. But we don't get to see the kills of the other army, so. Okay, we actually got a fair amount of gold from that. Oh, we got glittering scales. And XP. Pardon captives. And they run off. Blood feuder. Yep, charge bonus. Whoopee. Good attacker. Ruin's End. Okay. Get out of there. Actually. Oh!
You're a pretender.
We might get caught. I didn't realize that. Problem.
So, yes? Yes, my lord.
Actually, no, you can be saved.
This will bolster the nation.
Move there.
The provinces.
You can both go to take attrition, but we're not going to lose you this turn. Or next turn. Fields. Upgrade that.
Watch the quarry.
You need to take Silent Encampment next. Okay. Level up Arnow.
I will marshal.
You've been moved. Gorsel. Tobacco plantation. Increase that, increase that. And
How should we proceed?
you've been moved. What do glittering scales do? -5 melee attack.
What does the emperor bid?
You have the armor of fortune, which is better. I'll give it to you. You can have a luck stone. Okay. And I think that's about it. Do you want any agreements?
A proposal? We are willing to hear it.
No. You're actually fine. Oh, Blackstone Post has been raised. Okay, well. The, what's it called? What's the faction there? The Barrow Legion is now gone. They asked for peace with me, I didn't give it, and then they just died, so. We'll end this turn and go to the next turn, and then I think I'll call it for the night. A bit of a shorter stream for Warhammer, but As I've been saying, I'd like to go to bed a bit earlier, so... This one still went for... whatever. Empire, what are you doing? Are you losing? Oh, the Barrow Legion's now destroyed. That's right. Yep, okay, yep. Because I have a mod where the Barrow Legion is essentially a horde faction, but they can have settlements. So even if they lose all their settlements, they can still survive as a horde. Wintertooth has not attacked me. That's good. What else? Are you going to ask for peace again? Nope. Warriors of Chaos. Are you going to raise Prague? Nope.
The dwarves have come. I hope they have brought a few barrels of Buckmans with them.
Again, no. I'm not going to go to war with Labaris. Puppets of Chaos and Servants to Chaos have come back. Though they were defeated the first time, they have come back to raise the Empire again. Try to raise the world again. Not the Empire specifically. Okay, you managed to defeat Giant. Yeah, I don't know how you did that. Okay. I'll just move you down here. And I'll move you down here. You can encamp. You can encamp. And... yeah, I don't think there's really anything else going on. You can't move far enough to be able to take Conquata this turn. So that's fine. And I'll just leave everything else to do next time. So yes, Castle Drakenhof has one more turn until it's level 5. Well, the Chaos armies managed to destroy Volksgrad. I don't know what happened to the rest of them. They raised Sjortrucken. Maybe going up to Krakadrak? I hope they're not coming around this way. I would like them to go this way. Then from Prague to Kislev. And then from there, all the way to Altdorf. But... anyway. We will save it there. We've taken a number of new settlements. We've taken part of Norska over there, and we've taken parts of Marienburg, which were free for the looting. As we've been claiming most of our provinces or regions. We're also eyeing Albion, at least the central province of Albion, because that's pleasant for us. Apparently, I don't see how. You'd think it would be like tundra, but anyway, only short. But that will be it for Warhammer 2 for tonight. Thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you'll join me again next time for more Halflings, where we might have to end up facing down Chaos. Or we can opportunistically take advantage of the destruction Chaos hopefully will wrought. Though they don't seem to be doing too much. I don't know. But I'll think whether, I might call it for the Halflings campaign, because we're sort of done we've sort of seen everything which we need to see with it, and might start another one of another faction. Perhaps. We'll see. Anyway, that'll be it, and I'll see you again next time. So, I will stop the recording here.